Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be building a carbon fiber center console for a Hyundai Accent. As you can see, I've just built a template of it out of cardboard. I already did start it, but that footage is on my old phone that is so cracked that you cannot see the screen anymore, so it's gone. But yeah, we're going to continue this now. We just picked up some more resin too because the last stuff was getting pretty old. It was measured out by weight, so we had to use a scale, but this stuff is by, like, what does it say? By volume, sorry. This one's by volume. $120 cc's of resin in the thing. Now I've just got to mix it up. Now we're going to take this silicone lubricant and just spray the top of the cardboard with tape on it so that it releases a lot easier. Now we can brush our resin onto the mold. I'm going to coat this whole thing. Coat the resin. Okay, now that we have our carbon laid and kind of tacked down, we are going to go through with some epoxy and brush it on and really get this thing nice and wet. I used up the rest of my resin, gave it all a good another wet down. See, it's a little. I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow after work to finish this last side here, but I should be able to get that done. and then we can pull it from the mold, and I can try and reinforce it from the inside a little. It's getting there. That last piece dried up, and I cut it all to shape. Just got to get this last piece here put on, and then I should be able to pull it from the mold, and then I can fix little areas like in here. I can just put backing on the back side, and I was going to support the back anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, just got to cut that last piece, epoxy it on there, and I'll show you guys after it's all trimmed up. And then I'm going to have to do another good coat of epoxy, because like, I mean, here definitely didn't get enough on that edge. There's definitely some nice flat spots down here. However, there are some spots that could use more. It's not quite level, but we'll get some more epoxy on this guy, and definitely got to sand up the corners from cutting them. They're still a little sharp, but we'll get to that after I've pulled it from the mold. Here is the dry carbon all laid. Now I'm just going to wet it up with this resin and this brush, and let her dry. Just got it all pulled from the mold. As you can see, I did have one area where it stuck to the, I just got like a wrap on the table, and it definitely stuck to that a bunch. But other than that, it didn't come out too bad. I do have to drill out the hole for the shifter, which I'm not that excited for, but we'll get that done, test fit it in the car, and then I can keep coating it with resin and epoxy resin, I guess, and do some reinforcements in it. This one corner here definitely needs some reinforcement. There's not much, like, if anything, attaching that. But no, other than that, not doing too bad. There was one strand that landed in the epoxy as well, unfortunately. But it's getting there. Oh, dog's ripping. Oh, dog's pooping. Yeah, I'll get that hole drilled and we'll go test fit it in the car. Back in the accent, and here we have it. A fully carbon fiber center console. I still do have to go back through and add a little more resin and some stiffening to it. However, it is getting there. There's nothing attaching this in either. It's just sitting there right now. Still got to drill some holes. But currently this one weighs 0.7 pounds. The stock one I took out weighed 6.6 pounds more than this. So that's a pretty good weight drop. We still do have all this stuff back here open, but at least that'll give us somewhere to put some gauges and such. And you know, always fun to build your own parts. But yeah, there you go. As you can see, it's carbon fiber. Is it the most amazing piece? No. Does it serve its purpose? Yes. And you can only get better by trying, right? Like, I literally made a cardboard mold for this. And it came out okay. I'll shoot you guys some B-roll now. Thank you for watching up to this point. Please consider liking and subscribing.